Hello, and today I am trying the two-part eyelet kit in 6.35 millimeters, and I've learned it's not very easy to work with. These are all the pieces it comes with. It comes with the eyelets themselves that have this little protruding piece. It comes with the washer, and it says to have it domed side out, and I was never quite sure which side that was because neither of them look exactly domed to me. I ended up using this side. I think it was the other side. I actually tried both, had difficulties with both. Most tutorial videos I saw online had two pieces that kind of looked like this with a part protruding out, and this one doesn't, and I'm gonna admit that threw me off. This kit also has a little inset which I don't touch. It also has what I believe is called the setter and the anvil. Those are all the pieces you get, though it comes with 15 of the eyelet set. And so what I was doing is I was putting a washer down where I wanted it and just tracing it with a Sharpie because this was thick material. You'd probably want something that doesn't come through if you have a thinner material. And this is on the wrong side of the fabric. And I just pull it up and get my scissors and just cut that little hole right out. And this part is actually the easy part, at least it is for me, but maybe that's because I'm used to working with fabric. So cutting out a little hole isn't that difficult. I mean, now that I'm watching it seems like I'm taking a while, but it's really, pretty easy, just making sure I'm being precise because I don't want the hole to be too big or too small. And there it is, a little hole. And then you stick the eyelet part through from the right side of the fabric. That's exactly what the instructions say to do, and I made the hole a little bit small, but it still fits through pretty well. And then you set the inset on there, and that's when I learned that I made this hole a little close to the side, and it's not going to be a good example hole, but there it is. And then the washer that I am pretty sure I put on incorrectly. I'm pretty sure when it says domed side out, I think it's this side, but it's really not clear. Neither of them are very clearly dome shape. But yeah, so I went with this side. Then I make sure that the setter is on underneath and aligned correctly with the eyelet. And then you put the anvil on top and you get to hammering. And this is the point where I lose it. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel no indication that it's hitting it correctly. There's no sign. Everything says to hit gently, and I hit gently, less gently, and there was no clear difference. I tried on hard surfaces, soft surfaces, and I hammer forever with no indication whether I am doing it right or wrong. Pull it up to see, and it would come right off. And that happened every time, so I'd hammer it more. And I'd be questioning why I ever thought I would have the ability to do this because it's just not working. You try again, it's still pretty loose. Make sure it's still on the setter correctly because maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. And this happened either way that I had the washer, so I don't know how the doming was supposed to affect it. I just had to hammer, and then finally, by some magic, it would stick to it. But still part of the eyelet was protruding out and was rough, and I just did not trust that it was secure. I thought it was supposed to be kind of smooth on this side and all pushed down and making a smooth edge, but it wasn't, and I don't know what I did wrong. But I grabbed my glue, my super glue, and got the one with the brush so I could just brush a little bit on the edge between the washer and the eyelet itself so that it would have a little reinforcement to stick together because I do not trust it to not fall apart. This works for my needs. For most needs, I don't think this method will work, but I'm hoping this will give you an idea of some of the challenges you can face while trying to put on an eyelet. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you know what actually to do, let me know in the comments and I will definitely read them. And thanks for watching.